Hi everyone, this is Johnny with the Worry Free Life. Today I want to talk about a book that I just finished reading recently. This is a real life changer. I've kind of been researching some of this stuff already, but a mentor of mine sent me this book and I just completed it recently and wanted to share it with you. This is a book that you can find that just about every successful business person anywhere has read. So it's a super powerful book. I strongly recommend it. The book I'm talking about here is Think and Grow Rich. This book was written back, I believe, in the 20s or 30s by Napoleon Hill. And what it is, he did 20 years of research of meeting and studying wealthy people and their work habits, how they think, what has got them to the place to where they were able to become extremely wealthy and extremely successful. So he interviewed people like I believe he was actually commissioned by Andrew Carnegie to complete the study. So obviously he studied Carnegie, Charles Schwab, Henry Ford is mentioned quite a few times in this book, and he was able to compile all of this research to come up with some great conclusions on what it was about these special people that were able to make them succeed in life, in business, and just in a lot of different aspects of their life. I want to read just a brief snippet from the back of the book, written by Napoleon Hill. He says, every chapter of this book mentions the money-making secret that has made fortunes for more than 500 people, for exceedingly wealthy people who I carefully analyzed over a long period of years. The book contains the secret, which has been put to practical test by thousands of people from almost every walk of life. The secret to which I referred has been mentioned no fewer than 100 times throughout the book. It has not been directly named, for it seems to work more successfully when it is merely uncovered and left in sight, where those who are ready and searching for it may pick it up. So it's great to go through this because I think everybody's going to get a little something different out of the book, and I don't want to spoil it and tell you what I got out of it completely, because if you do want to read the book, I don't want to sway your opinions or have my thoughts in the back of your head while you're checking it out. So Napoleon Hill, Think and Grow Rich. It's something like I said, I highly recommend. Some of the stuff he talks about in this book I can go through. He talks about the power of thought, desire, faith, actually visualizing your successes, auto-suggestion, imagination, decision making, which he really touches on. Again, he brings up Henry Ford, and Henry Ford was great about making quick decisions and then slow to make changes to them. So all the great, wealthy, successful people have been great at just making decisions and going with them. So um, it's great going through this. This is a book that I plan on reading at least a couple of times per year. I got so much out of it, and I'm really excited to actually just start reading it again. I'm going to go through and maybe highlight some areas, read it nice and slow, see what I can gather from it. And this whole idea of the power of positive thinking and the power of the human mind. Guys, there's something to this. I know kind of sounds like a fluffy term where, oh, you think positive and good things are going to happen. But, we really have to think about this. The human brain consists of nearly 200 billion nerve cells. And yeah, nerve cells. And I mean, there's a reason that we have this super powerful, it's like a computer inside our head. It's not just meant there to stir around and get banged around. I mean, there's power to the brain. So we need to start thinking differently. We need to be able to visualize, first we need to know what are our main desires. What do we want to accomplish in life? Then we really need to visualize, how can we make those desires come true. Let's look at our desires. Is your desire to drive a fancy car? Is it to help people in a different country or throughout this country? You really need to want it more than anything, and you need to be able to visualize yourself cruising down the street in that new car, or going out and helping people. There's a reason that people make vision boards. It's because it creates this image in your head, and if you have that image in your head, you have something to go for, and it helps bring everything into reality. Your brain starts working toward achieving those goals. Uh, let's see, a couple things I just want to read here for you. Um, anyway, you know what? I won't go over this. I won't read all this stuff, but a lot of this stuff is scientifically proven where thoughts become things. So, what that means is a lot of times we say to ourselves, "Oh, if I think it, it'll happen." That's not really how this works. You have to train your mind to make those thoughts become reality. So, I'll leave a couple of links down below where you can get started. Definitely check out Think and Grow Rich, because I guarantee you this will change the way you think about life, you think about business, you think about your personal matters, and it'll really get you moving in the right direction to get you to where you want to be. So that's all I have for today. Really excited about this book. I'm looking forward to reading maybe more by Napoleon Hill, researching more of this, and really making my desires become reality. So, again, my name is Johnny with The Worry Free Life. Go out, get this book right now. It's something that I wish I would have read, 10 years ago, but, perhaps 10 years ago I wasn't ready for this. Even a few months ago, I may not have been ready for it, but this is powerful, guys. I can't recommend it enough. Go out and get it. Be sure to subscribe to my channel. Go check out my website, The Worry Free Life. I go through different things, some of the things I'm looking to accomplish. I'm looking to inspire, motivate people, and while I'm going through all this myself. So go there, subscribe, check me out, and I'll see you next time.